Greetings, good life. I'm going to read something today for you from my Benevolent Magic blog. It was originally published on Monday, November 14th of 2005, and it's called Re-Attunement for the Earth Now. In your world now, you find that there are many capabilities you wish you had, circumstances in your life that you'd like to resolve or be resolved for you. As you know, sometimes things happen around you, other people, events, even natural changes in your day, such as rain, or even such things as earthquakes that you wish were different or more benevolent. Those of you who read this blog are living all over the world and are in a position to do something for your part of the world. Today, let's do something for the earth where you are living. Most of you can go outside and stand on the earth. Some of you cannot. For those of you who can go outside and stand on the earth, I'm going to suggest this, but I will give something for those of you who cannot afterwards. If you can go out and stand on the earth, it is best to do it barefoot, or perhaps with socks or stockings, something over your feet. It could be something natural, perhaps animal hide, but not rubber, at the bottom of your feet in some way. We want to get as good a contact as possible with your physical body and the earth. If it is cold where you are, then of course protect your feet. Now I'd like you to say this, and I recommend you say this when you're outside. First, before we say a living prayer or a benevolent magic, I'm going to recommend that you ask out loud. You can whisper if other people are nearby. Ask that loving gold light beings and light beings who are compatible with the gold light come now and bring their energies all around and about you, so that they can assist in the link between you and the earth and all others who can share in the benevolence to come. Many of you will feel that energy in a benevolent way. If you're not sure, then just wait a few minutes. Try to just stare at the ground or perhaps a tree trunk that is nearby, but only something natural, not anything man-made, to the best of your ability. If your eyes happen to cross something man-made, there's not much you can do about that, but do the best you can. Then this is what to say. I recommend you say, I am asking that the energy of earth be augmented and recharged by the benevolent energies passing through me and attuning to my needs as a human being, and that this attunement in the earth with gold light and other benevolent light sources compatible with the earth and all beings here link up with other benevolent energies in the earth benevolence antenna to make available on the earth benevolence for all who seek it, and anchor in, on and above the earth, receptivity to loving benevolent energies, only that can be of great and benevolent assistance. Try to say it word for word. It's all right to copy it down in your language. If all the words do not equate themselves in your language, then use words that come as close as possible, even if you need to use more than one word, say, for instance, for benevolent, to get the idea across. And it's all right to look at a piece of paper, for instance, and read it off, then slowly, especially if you feel the energy. Some of what you will be doing will correlate to long touch, since in this case you are touching the earth with the bottoms of your feet. But there will be other correlations I will give for long touch at another time. Now I want to give something to those of you who either cannot go outside or cannot touch the earth with your feet for any reason, and I know there are those of you like that reading or hearing about this. Then I'm going to recommend if you can look at the sky and do the same thing except reach out with your right arm and hand, if you can, towards the sky and say those words. Try to reach to a cloud if you possibly can. If there are many clouds, that's fine, because as you know, clouds are moisture, and that moisture will sometimes fall to the earth and bring that energy with it wherever it goes. For those of you who cannot go outside and reach to the clouds to do this, then I recommend that you do that 3 times whenever you like. Not 3 times in a row on the same day, but you can do it twice on the same day if you like, with a few hours in between. If you cannot move your arm, and some of you are like that, then just try to look outside. Look at the clouds and do it. This will help to attune the earth to your physical bodies now. One assumes, you see, that the earth is attuned to your physical bodies, but this is not entirely true. As animals leave the earth, and many of them are leaving now, because the wisdom they have to offer you are beginning to acquire, and they are needed elsewhere. The same with many plants. They are needed elsewhere to populate, to encourage, to nurture, and to interact with planets and beings elsewhere, so their hearts and souls call them. You can, many times then, help the earth to attune more to human beings, and this is what I'm recommending for today. I will say more about these things in the future, as well as to comment further on the animals that are leaving. Even the plants, yes, that are leaving, of course, and perhaps even a little bit about why they are leaving, and even, who knows, something about where some of them are going. You may find this interesting. Let me know if you want to know more about that. Good life to you all, and good night.